Okay. Hopefully I'm live. We'll see. We'll see if I'm live or not. Yeah, I can see. We're live. The game is about to be start. Yep. The game is about to start. We'll see. Yeah, I can see. We're live. The game is about to be start. Yeah. I think we have like a minute before the game. What's up? I think today's game is like, I feel like we're watching a local game because like both teams are from, from Brazil. They've known each other. They played so many times with each other, and my predictions goes to I would say Botafogo. I think they're gonna win this game easily because like they were in one of the toughest group stage against like PSG and Atletico Madrid, and they made it out of the group stage. They played Atletico Madrid and Atletico Madrid. I think they played with Atletico Madrid and they lost, but they won against PSG. So if they win against PSG, PSG was like top of the group stage, and they played good. We'll see this game. It's about to start. Whoa. The stadium is not full though. Like I was expecting the stadium to be full, but it's not that full. For some reason, yeah. They are about to start. I think Palmeiras is gonna start the game, but we'll see if they're gonna get the game has a start. We'll see the game has a start. Well, I'm just like I'm a little bit worried. For some reason, I don't know why. But
from Brazil, will it be Palmeiras? Will it be Botafogo?
Like
underway from Philadelphia.
Is this in my headset?
Palmeiras in the green and white. Botafogo in the white and black.
My settings.
Two big clubs, two successful clubs. 1 and 2 in last year's Brazilian league.
The settings on.
Botafogo, last year's Copa Libertadores winners. Palmeiras in 2021. These teams know each other very well. Giles, what's the key today? What will determine the winner?
I think the key for me is to be used as the most possession. And that sounds very, very simple, but the defense is great in the tournament so far, but not a lot going forward.
Okay,
so
Botafogo,
the team that can control the ball the most and create those.
I'm rooting for Botafogo.
I think that's going to be the key to the game.
Botafogo.
I think he's going to go to Chelsea.
35%, the lowest
I saw
of any
a few of
that
his skills like in
stage.
games against like Inter Miami, and he was doing good.
But they led their
he
group.
will have like a bright future at Chelsea.
Despite that possession, and they of course.
Is it just me or like Chelsea have a lot of players? And I don't know how they.
Botafogo didn't need that
pick,
possession
like, the best
to get out
11s.
of one of the groups of
We
death
know like
in this
Cole
tournament.
Palmer,
beating Seattle and then
Enzo
beating
Fernandez,
PSG.
Caicedo.
Probably the
This
upset of this
three
tournament so
be like
far, at least one of them.
one of the best
putting
11s.
themselves in a wonderful position heading into the last day of the group stage. They lost to Atletico Madrid 1-0, but it was more than enough to advance.
I'm just like questioning
Palmeiras forward looking for Mauricio.
if they are really
by Botafogo.
I don't know, like 3 players out of like what they have like 20, 30 something players right now.
Foul in the midfield.
They've been signing over and over without nonstop.
Alex Telles, the left back.
And the weirdest part is like they're like the good team to follow like the PSR.
It's gonna hurt for a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Alex Telles back in Brazil after a year in Saudi Arabia, a couple seasons at Manchester United, Porto.
Fix something, yep.
On Brazil's World Cup team.
It's gonna be on my eye.
Has 1 assist so far in this tournament. Botafogo's first goal against Seattle, an important part of their team. Machino trying to find Igor Jesus. Here comes Palmeiras. Maybe a chance for them
Palmeiras
to open up.
Tagging.
Vitor Roque coming forward. Esteval.
Oh my God, I forgot
Roque is
playing here.
Today.
Yeah, that guy. I remember like when he goes to Barca.
The first card of this match.
Everybody was saying like he's gonna be the next
set piece coming for
John, you know, the next like top player. But I think Xavi didn't take him like in a well, or he didn't give him a chance.
Looking for Rios.
Yeah, he should have had a chance. I don't know why he left. He's went back to Palmeiras. I think I don't know if did they sign him from Fluminense or something. I forgot the team that he signed him.
Showing the yellow card.
He was like the same. His name was like came out every time injury.
That is his second yellow card of this tournament. Winner of this match facing the winner of Benfica Chelsea, which is later today, 4 p.m. Eastern in Charlotte.
Yeah.
A little
Okay.
bit two-footed there. Lunges in, comes off both feet.
Still,
Rios is lucky, doesn't catch him
are
fully,
they
obviously.
looking like for a red card?
What do you think of the yellow card rule where you miss the next game?
It's too early to get a yellow card.
Leave that to you.
It's too early.
2 yellow cards and now 4 games for Alexander Barbosa. You could say that is a harsh penalty to miss a game, but
Yeah,
it's
too
common
early.
now.
Don't get me wrong. Too early.
Everybody
like
knows, right? Everybody's playing by those rules. Alexander Barbosa knew coming into this game.
No, for sure.
If he picks up a yellow card, he's going to miss a quarterfinal if they get there.
Yeah, agreed, you know, but it's a rival game, as you say, 2 former Brazilian champions. There's going to be a little bit of spice in it, you know. Sometimes the referee just has to let it go for the first few minutes, but as you said, he knows what he was going into coming into the game.
A little bit harsh on this one.
I don't really like the yellow card rule.
Yeah, he should have given him a chance. It's too early, like, to give him a yellow card in the 4th minute. It's too early.
Pushes the player a little bit.
These 2 guys are good friends, Renato Paiva and Abel Ferreira, both Portuguese. And Abel Ferreira will be worried a little bit right now about Richard Rios. Alexander Barbosa, maybe an apology?
It is.
Richard Rios remains down after that challenge.
The way he's staying down, maybe he did get caught pretty good. Hoping there's nothing wrong with him. Obviously,
is he acting up or like he's really injured? I cannot tell.
It's Richard Rios, the 25-year-old Colombian. A locked-in starter now for the Colombian
Even the way they
team.
talk is like they've known each other for a long time.
4 games for Palmeiras.
Like, yeah, it's a local derby. Let's talk.
In this tournament.
If you listen to the rumors, there's apparently a lot of European teams interested in him too. So you know, he's done himself no harm in this tournament.
It was Lucas Evangelista getting ready just in case.
You can hear the support in the background as well, can't you? Hear the Palmeiras fans chanting.
Made their way over from the Rocky statue earlier today.
Yeah, they crowded it. Seen it all over social media. The fans.
If they score this free kick,
hear them in the background as well.
That's a
They
wrap.
have taken over.
It's not a wrap. I'm just like
Palmeiras
I'm
plays
sad of myself.
a massive club with
a
a huge following, and huge fan base, and staring down right now. Palmeiras, an appetizing free kick. What an opportunity in the first 10 minutes of this match. John, the Botafogo goalkeeper, about 30 yards away. Richard Rios looks okay to his feet. He might take this. He earned it.
It's a good recovery, isn't it? straight from the floor.
Ah, they missed it.
It's good from Palmeiras there, picking their time to high press. Went in numbers.
Estevao unable. Palmeiras.
I think I'm a little bit lagging. I guess say 720.
Jefferson Savarino try to get it back to Vitinho. It was Joaquin Piqueres who was there for Palmeiras. Now direct forward, Vitor Roque chasing. Barbosa for Botafogo. Savarino was offside when he came back to receive that. Renato Paiva, he's been in charge just since late February of this year. Replaced Artur Jorge, who led Botafogo to the double last year. Copa Libertadores title.
The Brazilian teams usually relies on, I don't know if I call it like tiki-taka game,
the Brazilian league as well. Here is Estevao, the 18-year-old.
Look at that Chelsea skate.
Leaves it. Piqueres.
Whoa!
And just wide.
Oh my God, he missed it.
Vitor Roque was there.
Wow, Roque was there.
Knows how close Palmeiras were.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Rios with a great switcher playing against the foul drive.
Like the cross was nice. Oh my!
Fantastic ball.
He didn't even touch it. I think.
Really,
the defender.
really
this should be corner.
Right,
this should be a corner.
And probably should come out of a corner there as well.
And it came off Barbosa.
Why is he falling?
Come
on, it's not even a corner. Nah.
Abel Ferreira, the longest tenured manager in Palmeiras history.
No, really?
And it's only been since October of 2020.
Oh, that's foul.
That's foul. He has led them to incredible success.
I love the attitude of Palmeiras. Great high press from the goal kick.
Yeah, Palmeiras, that's true. They're really like pressing. They're not bad.
Force him backwards, force him into a mistake.
Whew. If the other one was like a yellow card, I think this should have been a yellow card as well.
Waiting to see a special moment from Estevao in this tournament.
The ref was like a little bit.
Sold to Chelsea, 34 million euros, 23 million more euros in incentives.
Harsh,
could
like on
go
the
up towards 60 million.
Botafogo players.
He'll be leaving Palmeiras as soon as the Club World Cup ends. He admitted to being kind of having some anxiety over that.
I don't know how this transfer windows thing works right now. He is signed. His contract will be over by June 31st or 30th, I think, right? But if they reach into a final, the competition still be on around July. Do they get like extension or I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Criticism in Brazil for admitting that, and then his manager Abel Ferreira came to his defense, asking for empathy.
A lot of Brazilians in America.
Do you remember when you left home for the first time? He's 18 years
Stadium's
old.
Still not
there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders,
but you know,
and he's got to do that away from family.
Yeah, when you do it as a young
like if you see like the stadium, the top one is still empty.
I'm sure Chelsea will look after him and the players there. You know, but to leave Brazil, to leave your home country as a young kid, and going after your dreams at such a big club, it can be daunting. So I respect him for being honest.
Wow.
Alon drawing another foul.
I love the game. I know it's only like 11 minutes.
Freitas
but
takes
the
him
game
down.
It's not bad.
Lovely feet. It's a bit choppy at the moment in the game, isn't it? No one's really got a hold of it.
A
couple of fouls here and there.
Whew.
Physical start. Two teams that, again, know each other so well.
Okay.
A little miscommunication.
Goalie. Yeah, nice.
Weberton has to just come and get it clear.
It's that rivalry too, isn't it? They know each other.
Okay.
They know what's going to.
Can I change my prediction?
They want to make sure that they leave one on, leave it early, and set the tempo of the game.
Palmeiras is like playing
really set off
mostly like
the
control the game.
With a 4-3 Palmeiras.
Botafogo is like I don't know if their plan is like to counter attack, but it's like a little bit.
Title in their grasp.
A little bit. They didn't have the ball so far.
For Botafogo.
Botafogo is
that
like.
game was the catalyst.
Okay, the reason I said Botafogo going to win is like because
4-3 win for Palmeiras. Palmeiras would go on to win the league.
Coming out from the group stage that has Atletico Madrid and PSG.
They got their revenge. They got
it's
Finally,
you know
that league title that
Palmeiras
they were
was
looking
playing
for
against Al Ahly, I think Al Hilal, I think if I'm not wrong, or Al Ahly, I think the Egyptian team, Inter Miami, and who was the other one? I forgot. Porto, right?
End the year.
I mean, like it's not a bad team, but it's doable to do it to
Estevao
finish
tried
like
a little
the group
flick
stage,
on.
the first or second. But in Botafogo team, its group stage is a little bit different.
Anytime they can try and find him, whether it's a big switch from Rios or building the ball.
Botafogo play against like PSG, and they won 1-0. And we've seen PSG how well organized they are when they play against like Arsenal. I think they in the final, like Inter Milan, they just killed them 5-0.
And it's clean from the Palmeiras defender. And now here come Palmeiras. Estevao on it. He's got a lot of work to do. Tried to draw a foul. It's not given by Francois Letexier, the French official.
Oh, a French player plays in Brazil. It's nice.
He's going to have to get used to in the Premier League.
Brazilian teams are like
physicality.
Neymar plays in Brazil. Memphis Depay plays in Brazil. A lot of
play as an inverted winger on the right side.
Like players are
typically
playing in Brazil.
Like for a guy with a great left foot, common to see that in football. He started on the left today.
Okay, Botafogo, I think they start having the ball right now. Okay, Palmeiras.
You know, maybe they've recognized something and recognized a weakness down Botafogo's right-hand side that they want to exploit.
Botafogo, bro. Come on. Yes, gotta win.
Weber Tone,
okay.
battling with Jair Cunha.
Oh, he has the ball.
Tries to cut it back.
That's not penalty. Come on. That's not, don't act.
Botafogo.
No penalty. No. It's not a penalty.
Vitor Roque is still down, slow to his feet. Now back up, and Botafogo put the ball out of play.
Oh yeah, okay. The VAR said like no penalty. Oh, wait, they checked like the Botafogo penalty. I didn't even know like there was a foul there.
This is with Jesus down the other end, isn't it?
Yo, bro, that's Roquita. Stop.
Francois Letexier is a very experienced official, one of the best French referees.
A lot of players are complaining how the U.S. stadiums are like artificial.
Last year, Spain and England. He's been in charge of big
I don't know,
games with a lot on the
2026.
line.
I don't know how they do it in the World Cup.
First 15 minutes,
the top,
as you would expect between these two teams
US.
with so much on the line. Gianni Infantino is in Philadelphia for this as the knockout rounds get underway in the Club World Cup.
Everybody's here.
Yeah,
I think the FIFA Club World Cup, it's not bad, the idea, right? But just to do it right after the league ends,
and they're also fighting for bragging rights.
It is so difficult. I don't know how often they're gonna do it. I don't know if they're gonna do it like every 4 years, like World Cup.
Renato Paiva admitted
but
that he will root for whoever wins this game for the rest of the tournament. He spoke.
The players will go back to their team like around like
Brazil
at the end of July, because like most leagues, domestic leagues in Europe starts like early August or mid-August.
Even within Brazil, there was,
for example, like in Premier League starts in August 15th or 16th. I don't know. It's in mid-August.
In the quarterfinal,
and most players,
talking about what's wrong.
like Man City players, for example, they have to, they will get like a 2 weeks off or 3 weeks off, especially if they reach in the final. And my prediction is like either PSG or Man City gonna win this FIFA Club World Cup. Round 3, I don't know. I doubt them. I don't know if they're capable of winning the like Alonso's doing. He seems like he's doing a good job, but their game is not like. I feel like I've still seen like Ancelotti's game style. Esteban, I don't know if I pronounced his name right, but that guy, Chelsea guy.
Well, it will be a
if I'm Neto or like Madueke, I think I'll be scared. Cole Palmer. Okay, there are 3 players in Chelsea squad I feel are safe from getting dropped.
Catch all the action live
For
on
me,
DAZN and
the
on
first
TNT.
one
Coverage
is
begins at
Palmer.
11
Palmer
a.m.
is like,
Eastern
you know,
tomorrow.
he's there. He should, the team
That's
should
the
be
Group A runner-up.
built
Inter
around
Miami,
him.
it's the Group
He
B
scores, he
winner,
assists,
Botafogo,
he does
both,
everything.
PSG,
Second player
Botafogo and
is Enzo
Palmeiras,
Fernandez.
of course, playing
I remember like the first
Inter Miami
year,
and PSG
right after he came
respectively in
back,
the group
like
stage.
you know, they bought him from Benfica. He wasn't
And
playing
we were about 6
well.
minutes cumulatively.
Maybe he was
away
adapting the
from
league, but last year,
that
oh
matchup,
my
Inter
god, that
Miami
guy was like
PSG being the one played in this
I don't know if he's a
game,
defensive
as this
midfielder for
is
Chelsea or
Botafogo getting forward
like
for one of the
attacking
first
midfield.
times
Palmer's
in this
playing
match,
technically like
and
a
winning
right
a
wing
corner
or
for the
attacking
first
midfield,
time
but
in this match.
Yeah.
him and
But you see what they've
Caicedo,
done. They've kept the ball, they
that
possessed the ball,
midfield
they've
is going to
waited
be
for
good.
Palmeiras
La
to
Via
step
going to be
out,
like, he will come on
play through their
every,
press,
you
got
know,
the
70
ball wide
70
out,
minutes
send it
or
over the
60
corner.
minutes. Yeah.
That patience in possession is going to, I told you, it's going to be the one that
Chelsea.
separates the teams.
Chelsea going to have like a good run in the Premier League. I think
Botafogo team that had
in Premier League,
the
I
lowest
feel
possession
like
in the group stage of any team that advanced.
Liverpool
they
will
need
not
to take advantage of
retain
moments like this.
the Premier League. I
Alex
think
Telles's
City is
corner.
more superior,
We'll get another
and Guardiola
chance,
want to
punched
prove
into the
that
air
he
by
can build a
Watchalong,
team.
but a foul goes before with Palmeiras
Because like
player
every time we
down.
say like, oh, he'll go to the big
Augustine
team,
Guillet.
he'll buy like all these players, and you know he still bought. He spent a lot of money, but the change he made, De Bruyne left, Grealish gonna leave, a lot of players are gonna leave, and you know, a lot of players gonna leave. So
And look, they were
let's
in
see,
a
let's
group
see
of
like
death.
if they're gonna be
Different than
if they're
what
gonna be like
Palmeiras
contender for
had to
Premier
deal
League.
with in Group A, with PSG, with Atletico Madrid, with Seattle.
Okay, this
Game playing at home essentially for the
I live like in
Sounders.
the
This
Midwest
support, this has been
in the US.
maybe when you're talking about Brazilian football, right?
But
And
this
what
game,
Renato
I don't know where
Paiva
it's
said
at.
about wanting more
I think
respect
like
and to
most
show
games were
the
like in
world what
Florida,
Brazilian
and
football
Florida
can
is like
do.
so hot.
That has been one
I've
of
seen
the
like
major
some
stories of this
teams like
tournament,
Bayern
on
Munich,
and off the
Dortmund,
field.
their bench was like watching the game
Here's
and the
Estevao.
locker room. Estevao, come on. I'm supporting Botafogo, bro. Why I'm rooting like for Palmeiras?
Martinez.
Come on, Botafogo. Don't let them shoot. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
from
defense.
Long range, it was ambitious, it was blocked.
Okay, let's go, people. Let's go.
It's hopeful from there.
By the way,
Hopefully, never
for
really gonna trouble
those
the
two
keeper.
people
There's a
watching
chance they're
right
gonna
now,
play the ball out wide,
appreciate
they
it.
choose to
Thank you,
take a
guys.
shot on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have two people are watching our live stream. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see like what it looks like. Ooh. PewDie Cake. Thanks for watching. I think who's gonna win the Club World Cup? I said it's gonna be between PSG and Man City. And right now I'm leaning to Man City because like their group stage, they're the only team I think they have won like 100% in the group stage. PSG has lost to Botafogo. Real Madrid draw, like I think they drew against like Al Hilal. I think the first one is like Man City for me. The second one is PSG, and the third one is Real Madrid, right? But Brazilian teams, one of the Brazilian teams, Palmeiras or Flamengo or Botafogo, and what's the other one? I forgot. Like but one of them gonna be in top four. I feel they're gonna be like the underdog. Everybody gonna underestimate them, and they will play. PSG underestimate Botafogo. Botafogo, they didn't give them a chance like to score, and I feel like they're gonna do it again. But right now, I think I'm supporting like Botafogo, but Palmeiras seems like they have the chance to advance.
Oh, just a clattering.
And
play will continue.
yes, definitely. I'm gonna watch the Ballon d'Or ceremony. It's a must, right?
And over another corner, it'll be.
Hopefully they check on those two. Didn't look like a good clash there, did it?
Come on. It's like literally like 20 something minutes, and we didn't even see a good chance. Both teams. By the way, did you guys know teams who advanced like from the group stage, they made about like 21 million pound or a euro, I think. That's a lot. You don't make that much money in Champions League. I think FIFA are really trying to sell this competition to us. You know, it's this is the first edition, first try, and it's if this works out, and every 4 years,
there's a chance,
you know,
for Palmeiras.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be on board on this thing. This player's gonna play like their local
titles,
like, you know, let's say like Premier League, for example. You play Premier League, FA Cup, Carling, like, you know, they call it Carling Cup, but like League Cup. And again, they want you to play. They want you to play.
As is Igor Jesus.
Champions League. I mean, it's you have to play. You know, Champions League, Europe League, those kind of competitions, you have to play. That's a must. You need to play, right? But the other thing I had,
to England. Esteval's deal to Chelsea is done.
They're gonna play World Cup. They're gonna play qualification for World Cup, Euro Cup. And you just tell them like to play this? Come on, that's tough. Either make sure like every organization like UEFA or like, you know, CAF, AFC, CONCACAF, you know, like a bunch of like this organization, they need to come together and said, hey, we're gonna let these players play a lot of games. Let's make their team
potentially on his way.
You know, one team needs to have like I think like 25 players, and just say like, hey, let's make
corner of this round of 16 match. Again, Esteval to the back post, knocked
Woo! I'm telling you, Botafogo's like defending.
Palmeiras just unable to
come on, why are you acting up?
Keeper John so far just
like, why are you flopping?
Positions.
But he didn't even touch you.
It's a good delivery. Knocked down, great reaction in the box.
That was a good one.
Just that scramble, just not quite landed for Palmeiras right there.
It was Gustavo Gomez that had a chance. Botafogo defending well.
That was a good one.
Alan. Piqueras, again Esteval. Esteval onto his left. He was offside.
Got to stay onside there. They've worked the ball well from one side to the other whilst they're in a low block.
That was a nice
he has to stay onside.
Nice try.
If you want to get your attacking players in their positions, they have to do their part of the bargain as well. Stay onside.
That's amazing.
Palmeiras with
the way they do it.
The bulk of the chances.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've been the protagonists. What do they need to do to turn that into a goal?
I think we've started to see a little bit more patience in that final third. You know, they need to keep getting the ball out to Esteval. He's making things happen. I wonder if they're going to go a little tactical switch, maybe put him back on that right-hand side, allow him to cut in and then get those shots off. Because right now he seems to be
they're not bad.
Turn him into the one that actually scores the goal.
Oh. Let's see. Come on.
Nothing wrong with this with Palmeiras, just moving the ball side to side.
This is a game
to
show
all tournament, you know, they're not,
that you guys are not a fluke, especially Botafogo.
How can you manipulate
because you guys beat PSG, you guys lost to Atletico Madrid, but you guys still beat PSG and you guys made it out of the group stage. And if you guys lose from this stage, like easily, it's gonna be like embarrassing. But one thing I want to ask is, why are two Brazilian teams are playing in the knockout stage? You guys remember, like, you know, back in when Champions League, an old format, if you pass your group stage, you will not play the same team from your nation. So, like, if Man City, Man United, you know, from Group 1 and Group 2 finish like 1 and 2, they will not play each other. But here, I don't know how the format works. Maybe like they erased that, but it shouldn't be like this. Give them a chance at least, like, to go until have a chance, like, to pass like to the next stage, the quarterfinal.
They find him.
That's my opinion. Yo.
Botafogo, they've got to do better when they win the ball. They've got to realise they've not had it for a while. When they win possession, just secure the next pass.
Yeah, Palmeiras is gonna.
Right now they're just chasing.
I think they're enjoyable, like to watch the when they play.
Very draining.
Botafogo is like a little bit depressing.
It's worked for them this tournament. They've been able to at least do enough to.
Or maybe that's their tactic. Just let them, you know, wear out. Like, you know, when as soon as, like, you know, they get tired, when their leg is like giving up, attack them. Maybe that's their plan.
Yeah. What's that?
Look at that. It's like 51%.
Palmeiras has been trying. Botafogo,
Position, like,
I think probably playing this game the way that if they want it to be played, it's the way they're comfortable.
They control the game like 51%.
Against PSG, it was similar, but they found their moment in the first half.
Come on, don't make foul!
And then defended well and held on.
Look at that. This deserved like a yellow card. He just tackled Allen.
To look for that opener.
Yeah, we do know that Botafogo, you know,
yeah.
defensive shape.
This one, you know, he gave a yellow card in the 4th minute. That shouldn't be a yellow card. This should be a yellow card. Ref, do your job.
They still got to score games to win football.
Ale. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna do a live watch along for Benfica Chelsea as well. So, you know, stay tuned. It's gonna be like here at US. It's gonna be at 4 p.m. So it's not bad. One thing I hate about watching soccer in the US is like I have to wake up early in the morning to watch the games. Think the earliest I usually I'm oh yeah, I wasn't a morning person, but I start changing myself, like to become more a morning person.
Again, it will be Estevao to serve.
Wow.
Right at John, nobody there.
I don't think that's a bad delivery.
Okay, this game is
not
not
enough people running into the box and breaking into those areas. The delivery is actually decent. Just got to get someone on the end of it.
Again, the pressure from Palmeiras.
Wow.
Every time they've lost the ball, they make it difficult for Botafogo.
Okay, I didn't bet on this game, but you know, I'm supporting Botafogo because like they won against PSG. They won against PSG, so they deserve to go further. Ale.
Nudges when you receive the ball, it just aggravates you a little bit, can throw you off your game. You know, we talk about Palmeiras' high press. They're working it, trying to create the opportunities from that going forward. But you know, they need to stop fouling at the same time.
Is it foul though?
First cooling break of this match, 30 minutes in. It's a warm day in Philadelphia.
They have 30 minutes break?
From 8 p.m. Eastern, Jake Paul returns to the boxing ring.
This shows like how hot it is.
WBC middleweight
I want to know where the game's at.
Cesar
I'm going to do a little bit
Both
research.
fighters weighed in last night. There were plenty of fireworks at the weigh-in. This cruiserweight contest is sure to explode. You can buy the pay-per-view right now at DAZN.com.
Game is
scoreless. After
wow,
30
it's in
minutes
Philadelphia.
In the opening round of 16 match in the FIFA Club World Cup. What will the messages be
it's a little bit
these two
hot there
managers
as well.
during this cooling break?
I think for Palmeiras, they just got to keep on going. You know, they just need that little bit of quality in the final third. They're getting into those areas. They're making things happen. Can they make it into a goal? As for Botafogo, I'd like to see them have a little bit more possession. I'm sure that's what the manager's saying to them. A little bit more patience in possession. Can we actually get a shot on goal? Can we trouble the Palmeiras keeper?
It's been a physical 30 minutes.
Sure.
Nobody's pulling out of any challenges with what's on the line, with
the game is not bad.
Well, these
my
two
take
teams know
is
each other and the stakes of the game.
if we take the game in this 30 minutes, Botafogo gonna it seems like they're gonna smash everything. But if we see the what did I say? Botafogo? No. I said like if we see the game in the first 30 minutes, Palmeiras gonna dominate the game. But overall, Botafogo
even a cooling break for Francois Letexier, the referee, and Abel Ferreira giving final instructions in this cooling break for his team, a team that he has led to such success.
It is. Come
said
on,
this match
Botafogo.
would
Come
be
on.
as tense as a Formula One race under the rain. No rain in Philadelphia today, just some heat. A fierce battle between two rivals. It has been a fierce battle.
That part has been correct. Very fierce. Very fierce.
Let's see.
Wonderful support from Palmeiras specifically throughout this tournament.
That's what it's all about. Beautiful game of football celebrated all over the world, seeing different types of fans everywhere, cheering for their team all day.
Yo, yo, yo.
Race under the rain.
It's
No rain in Philadelphia today, it's just some heat.
Very fierce. Very fierce.
Let's see.
Wonderful support from Palmeiras specifically throughout this tournament.
That's what it's all about. Beautiful game.
Today, it's just some heat.
Oh, what's going on? I wanna check something. Yeah. Ale, 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 yeah. Ale, 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 yeah. Ale, 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 ale. Yeah. Ale, 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 yeah. Ale, 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 bet on this game, but
Wonderful.
Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Yeah, it's a mess. Come on. What's wrong with this? Yeah, it's not bad, but the game, they're back. They should get like some foul. Oh, come on. Whoa, he looks like Alex. Oh my God, Alex Telles is playing for the Botafogo. Wow, was he playing for Al Nasser? When did he leave? I swear to God, it's confusing. I didn't know why he left. I swear to God, like I thought like. I didn't know he left. In the air, alley, alley, alley. Okay. The game seems a little bit like slow down. Yeah, seems like a little bit off, but it's still in 37 minutes. Wow. Let's see, like, who's gonna score first. Wow, Alex Telles plays for. I didn't know that. I don't know. He plays for. Let's see, like, who's gonna score first. Wow, Alex Telles plays for. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I swear. I don't know. He plays for. Roke, come on. Rocky, I think that's his full name. Come on, go. Yo! That's foul. Definitely foul. He goes, no, it's not foul. It is foul. John, what are you doing, John? John, what are you doing, John? Oh, okay. Okay, that's bad. Oh yeah. I'm fixing a thing. Yeah, it's Oh yeah. I'm fixing a thing. I need to learn a lot of things to do, how to do well on live streaming. Yeah, it's what's that we're gonna miss, like, the next game? Yeah, if they go through, I think, right? Fixing a thing. I need to learn a lot of things to do, how to do well on live streaming. Yeah, it's what's that we're gonna miss, like, the next game? Yeah, if they go through, I think, right? Fixing a thing. Where did those sounds come from? I need to learn a lot of things to do, how to do well on live streaming. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but the audio is like a little bit off. What did I do? Is it me or the audio is like off? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but the audio is like a little bit off. I hear like a lot of shh. I'm messing with it. Is it me or the audio is like off? I hear a lot of like sound. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but the audio is like a little bit off. I hear like a lot of shh. Yeah. I'm messing with it. I don't know if I get the sound. Is it me or the audio is like off? I hear a lot of like sound. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but the audio is like a little bit off. I hear like a lot of shh. Yeah. I'm messing with it. I don't know if I get the sound. Is it me or the audio is like off? I hear a lot of like you can not hear me if I do this. I'm just like watching the game. Did it work? Wow. Hold on, I want to figure out like what that I'm just like watching the game. What that value is. Did it work? Wow. Hold on, I want to figure out like what that I'm just like watching the game. What that value is. Did it work? Wow. Hold on, I want to figure out like what that I'm just like watching the game. What that value is. Did it work? Wow. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Still good. Just like sound. Wow, I know. I know what. Okay, I'm back.